Responsible for building one of the largest celebrity brands in Canada. She is a market leader in paint and decor trends all over the world. Please welcome the very talented and beautiful Debbie Travis. It's so good to see you. I've been yapping your ear off, poor thing, the entire break. I was obsessed.
Did you do this?
Yes. Obsessed with La Dolce Debbie, where you built and transformed a 13th century home into a beautiful retreat. And wow, what a process.
Well, it was more than just a renovation. It's really about changing your life. And I think I became fascinated, I still am actually, by people's next chapters, you know, and I think we're such a different generation. I'm the kind of generation of the first group of kind of working women, where everybody, really, most women go out to work and have a career, whereas my mum didn't do that. And, you know, a lot of women now are trying to work out what's next. And so I think that's what La Dolce Debbie did. It was my journey of saying, this is what I want to do next. I want to restore my home in Italy, and I found a pile of bricks.
It wasn't easy. It was a 4-year-long process. You told me 5-year long, and you are booked until 2019. There's a huge demand.
There's a huge demand. I mean, we're opening up more weeks, and now what we're trying to do is do more corporate. So I think you should all come.
Oh my gosh, that would be a disaster. So, your place would never be the same. Serenity out the window.
I know. Well, the people behave very badly there. So companies can come and bring like 20 people and brainstorm ideas under the Tuscan sun.
And eat the best food. You are our Diane Lane. You've made it all happen. And you see during the series where there's one woman who asked to be your assistant because, of course, your show is so international. All your design shows were such an international hit.
Yeah.
They knew you and loved you.
Well, it was funny. When I bought the house in Italy, you know, it's nice when you go, you know what it's like. You go out of Toronto and people don't know you, and it's fabulous. And you know, you don't have to go all dressed up all the time. So I loved it. And then one day I'm in the local shop and I see these kind of 4 widows all in the black, and they're looking around the side of the cornflakes, and they're like, you know, and they keep going, SOS Debbie, SOS. I'm thinking maybe they're saying that because I'm this idiot who's bought this pile of stones that nobody else wanted. And so the woman at the cash spoke English. She said, no, they are watching your show, SOS Debbie, we love SOS Debbie.
They know it.
So that was Facelift, which is kind of years ago here, was playing 3 times a day in Italy. And I'm like, oh no. So everywhere I go, they go,
recognized,
SOS Debbie.
which is so cool. You're such a success story. You really were the champion, not only for women in design, but to parlay that into television and to make it work and balance, you know, a beautiful and loving family. How do you do that all? Because I know that's part of why you're in Toronto right now, is as part of the Women's Leadership Talk series.
Yeah, Women of Influence. Well, it's a great organization that's kind of all over the world, and it's really, I think women are very different. When a man does a speech, like, how much money can I make? You know, you can sell this house and buy this. And women just really want to survive and be happy and make sure the kids are okay, make sure everybody's healthy. That's their goals, you know? Yeah. Happy wife, happy life type of thing. And so I think they need different instruction. And one of the things I've found over the years, and I've done a lot of inspirational talks, especially here, is they just want to know that, you know, you're a public figure, that you cry yourself to sleep at night. You want to kind of take that child by the shoulders and shake him till it, like you don't, but we all feel the same, and we all have days where it's just like, I'm shutting the door and not taking my pajamas on. And when they know that you do it, and it's okay to feel, I'm a real loser today, or I'm miserable. And then they also want the inspiration of, well, how do I get to the next level? You know, because we all have dreams, but somehow I think as you get older, your dreams fade. And you think how your mental state is when you're 6 and 7 years old. By the time you're 45, 50, it's like, this is my life. You know, I'm not going to be very good at anything. And then, of course, you get you're too young, but you get this range of women whose children are leaving home. Yeah. And that's really scary for women. You know, like, what about me? And it's probably the first time they've kind of halted and gone, wow, the house is going to be empty.
Who am I?
Yeah. Who am I? What can I do? And the other thing is that, you know, when my mum was 50, she was kind of ready to knit booties for grandchildren and stuff. Now women at 50 are young, because we're the first generation who've been doing aerobics and yoga and stuff like that. So we're like, you know, I'm sorry, at 50, you feel 25.
That's right.
You know? And so what are you going to do? And Canada has a lot of early retirement, so maybe you get a woman who's 52 and it's a long 30 years ahead going, you know, am I just going to walk the dog? So we get a lot of these women come to the retreats who are just, you know, they drink a lot, They drink an awful lot. No, I mean record drinking. Well, you know, we have this amazing, gorgeous chef, and on the very first retreat in 2015, all the booze arrived, and he's going, "Oh, this will last the year." I said, "No, it'll probably last a week." He looked at me like this, because Italians don't drink that much. It was gone by the end of the week.
I know, because you know why? There's something about the wine in Italy. You know, it's so organic. You don't end up with a hangover. It's no sulfites, right?
I know.
All of life's lessons and more with the beautiful Debbie Travis. Make sure you see her at the Women of Influence Luncheon series happening March 9th at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre. For tickets, visit womenofinfluence.ca. Thank you for being such a role model, a beautiful mentor to us all. Right now, over to Kev. I feel better just being near her. She's one of those, Debbie. You know, and she knows all about your great tricks, Kev.
All right.